What is going on, folks? I hope you're all well. Earlier on in work, I was listening to a podcast. It was Vince Yang on The Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. Brilliant. He's a communications expert. And since I started content creating, even just in general, because my life, my job, sales, I've had to improve my speaking. Now, my problem is when I'm speaking to people I'm comfortable with, people I would be around most of my life, I just go into my normal kind of, just talking like this, and that's how I talk, and but when I'm in work and I have different types of customers, if I'm talking to someone from somewhere like where I'm from, like Tala or Ballymun, that I speak like this, I speak normally, I speak a lot faster. But obviously online, I need to slow it down. I need to pronunciate better because I want to get my actual opinions across rather than dumb down like I've been dumbing it down too long. So I'm trying to improve it. So I took down a few notes. I'm gonna go over them because it's late and I've been just frying my brain. I've been planning out stuff in the background, so I wasn't recording that, and it's late now, and I'm like, shit, need to record a video. So I'm like, right, I'm gonna go over what I was thinking about earlier. I'm gonna put it into practice. So learn to speak with pauses to emphasize the words you're saying. Pauses in sentences create suspense and lure your audience into what you're about to say next. So me personally, I'm like, I'm a filler words merchant. Do you know what I mean? All that nonsense. Trying to cut it out. And I think like I'm trying to practice pausing right now, but I've never really incorporated it in. I think that's because when I was younger, now I wasn't like completely not listening to, but there's a lot of times when I'm in social settings, I'm around a few people, in a group kind of sense, and I go to speak and nobody listens because I wasn't authoritative with the way I was speaking it. And not that, I'm not talking about alpha male shit. I'm talking just normal, just might have mumbled, came out too low. Just then one of the next ones here as well. So most of us tend to speak at a volume of 3 to 4 out of 10. Try to bring that up to 5 to 6 and enunciate our words properly. The goal of speaking is for the other party to understand what you're saying. So sorry, I'm after skipping. The one I actually meant to read out was speak with different volumes. We'll come back to that other one. Speak with different volumes. It can be quiet or loud depending on the situation. This helps eliminate monotone and creates emotion. I wouldn't say I was speaking in a monotone sense, but I might have just said it like that. Or, oh yeah, there was someone louder in the room, you know what I mean? And I think just even just like down here to speak, like I felt a lot of my life, you're speaking to people and they're already thinking about what they're going to say next to you rather than what you were saying. So you just feel like they're not listening at all. I feel like that that was a common denominator with a lot of people growing up. But yeah, so and then with the enunciating the words and speaking at a higher tone, because I feel like when I'm comfortable in a setting, I can kind of just start mumbling, kind of just go, oh yeah, you know yourself, you know what I mean. But I'm speaking online. People are listening. They're taking time out of their day to listen to what I'm saying. If I'm just mumbling into the camera, what am I giving them? And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? I was gonna smash my head. No, I'm not gonna smash my head. I've already smashed my head. I had a minor bit of brain damage, which kind of led me down to the road of all getting into philosophy and psychology and all that kind of stuff. I haven't been great at communicating what I've learned. I have been in certain settings. I could be talking to someone, we'd be having a conversation, and the information's just coming out. Coming out? I said that real weird. It's just coming out. And I'm complete. It's like, I don't know, some people, John, when you feel comfortable speaking with some people, it's just your brain can kind of switch on. I'm trying to reciprocate that with the camera. I feel I'm getting better. When I look back at the early vlogs, definitely getting better. That's what I love about documenting online. That's why I said I'll take the camera out. I'll just say what's been going on in my mind today, what my little game plan is. Well, there's other stuff, but what I wanted to talk about was the communication skills. I'm trying to better. And yeah, so what was the next one? So replace filler words with like and like with pot, and mine's, do you know what I mean? I am a bastard for saying that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But be more comfortable with pauses. And I feel, and like going back to the first one, pauses in sentences create suspense. and lure your audience into what you're about to say next. But not even just audience, just the person you're speaking to. It creating an emotion of what you're saying, so it actually sticks and people listen and they take in what you're saying rather than just, oh yeah, I went to the shop and then I seen Mary and then Mary was up in the shop and we walked out of the shop. And then this is me. Now I am not a communications expert, but what Vin Jiang Vin Jiang was his name, wasn't it? Sorry, yeah, Vin Jiang. Well, Vin Jiang, he was doing it in a storytelling way, and that's something I've picked up from a few other different sources in a sense of learning. Like I feel like I learn best in a storytelling kind of way, like when someone's explaining any situation or any task or any skill in a storytelling way, I pick it up better. So I pick a lot. I pick up a lot more from a video essay on YouTube than I would like just reading a book. Even though I like reading, I feel like I just pick up so much more of the information when it's visually involved. You know. We're going off on a tangent here. What was it? So he was given the example. So I'm not a communications expert, but his example was, what was his example? Like along the lines of, so yeah, like I said about the one that said the monotone where it was Mary went to the shop and all that stuff. So it's like I walked up to the shop on a nice summer day. I seen Mary across the street. So I'm not a communications expert, but you know what I'm getting with. You know where I'm going with that. And then the next one is I just wrote down this. So it was something he said. Don't let your present dictate your future self. Give your future self a chance to be better. Be uncomfortable until you're comfortable, which I thought was nice. That was a nice one, you know. Just testing things, putting yourself out there, trying new things. Don't be afraid. Like myself, when I'm speaking to people now, don't be afraid to take a pause, because they're either listening or they're not. And if they're not listening, they can sit there while I'm speaking and wait till I pause. They can have the patience until I, you know what I mean. Well, that was my ramble anyway. Gonna try to get better at communicating. I'm not gonna try. I am gonna get better at communicating. I already have. Even just from today, from listening to that podcast, improved massively, in my opinion. And I'm gonna keep studying this. Because I only got so much through the podcast, and I was going home. But it's kind of good that I didn't finish it all in one, because I gave it time to digest. So happy days. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Just like the communication skills, I also want to improve my outro, because I finish these videos and I go, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I end up doing something a little cringy. Do you know what I mean? So what way do we even finish it up? You tell me. Goodbye. I don't know. This video just camera raw cuts, yeah. Camera raw cuts. Catching a bit.